So the warm-up has been completed, and today it's time for 20 rep squats. So here I have 190 kilos that I'm about to do for a set of 20. Psych! One day I'll be able to, but today is not that day. I simply unracked it and walked it back to prime my CNS with some heavy weight so that my set of 20 feels a lot lighter. So here we have it, 112.5 kilos for an attempted set of 20. And this is going to go on for quite a while, so there was your spoiler alert. I did not manage 20 reps. As a matter of fact, I managed only 15, which is a pitiful failure. But to be honest with you, I had a feeling, because I came into the gym, the juices just weren't flowing. I was already drained, despite last night being the closest to 8 hours of sleep that I had in a while. And very simply put, I think I've accumulated a lot of fatigue. You see, I've been training like a complete lunatic for a while without any deloads, apart from a forced deload when I was ill a month or two ago. But even then, I was pushing it, trying to regain maximal intensity as quickly as possible. So today's spectacular failure is a lesson to listen to your body and know when to pull back. Because I'll be fully transparent with you, I wanted to put on a show because I was filming my sessions for this week, and I felt this burden to perform at my best. Lo and behold, the first two sessions were coming off the back of 2 nights of brutal insomnia. And this one, very simply put, just ain't it. However, I am pleased with the effort that I put in, because even by rep 6, it was really starting to get to a struggle. So, given my state, the fact that I managed 15, it is disappointing, sure, but I'm at least pleased with the effort I put forth. And to be honest with you, that's exactly why I started these 20 rep squats to begin with, because I wanted to chisel my mindset. But then I got caught up, carried away chasing numbers. However, every single time I'm about to step under that bar, it's an absolute battle. I really don't want to do it, but afterwards it feels incredible. And let me tell you, after a block of training where you've mashed the 20 reps, then going back to heavy sets of 5 to 10 feels absolutely easy. But that's it. One failed set of 20 and the squats are done. I'm going to listen to my body and not bite off more than I can chew, which I already have, and this is the accumulation. And so, because I truly felt that the weight of my fatigue, I decided not to go for the good mornings, because I was warming up with them and man, it just felt wrong. So I chose to go for the hyperextension, or the back extension, whatever you want to call this. Either way, it's a fantastic substitution for the good morning, where you can lift only a fraction of the weight, but still get an insane stimulus for your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. This is why you must learn your stuff, because on days like today, when you've bitten off more than you can chew for a while, you have to know what variations you can replace stuff with. And in classic Matt fashion, this was a superset. I did my back extensions and then immediately went onto the hanging leg raises. And let me tell you, they complement each other beautifully. You see, one of these motions works the posterior chain, and this balances out your core by working the front of your abs. And when the two synergize, it makes you very, very strong around the midsection, meaning you can brace better in compound movements, and you just look more stacked there. And again, when I say stacked, I don't mean your abs are going to make your waist look blocky. No, I mean your spinal erectors are going to pop. They're going to bulge through your lower back and look absolutely insane. But as you can see, I started the set with some full range of motion, basically touching my toes to the bar, and now I can barely even get my knees up, only with some momentum when I jump up and then lower it as slowly as possible. And set number 2 of the back extensions commences. I think I've started to fall in love with this exercise. Yeah, it's awkward to set up to try to get your bar on your back, but there's always a way around it when the will is strong enough. And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to add these into my regular routine on one of the days to replace good mornings with. I think actually on the day where I do 20 rep squats, because the 20 rep squats, man, they kill me off. So it is good to have something lighter. But hey, I've just stumbled upon another brainwave as to why I failed my 20 reps. It's not just because I've accumulated fatigue. It's because I've actually accumulated fatigue from this week alone. You see, normally I open my lower body days with the 20 rep squats. That's the first lower body day that I do. But this week, I didn't do that, did I? I started with the belt squats on my first lower body session. And as you can see by my footage, I pushed very hard. I destroyed my legs on them. And I only rested one full day between that and my 20 reppers. I've become very adapted to training with a high frequency, so I thought it would be okay. But clearly, very clearly, my body has told me otherwise. So I'm gonna, I still have one lower body session left, not tomorrow, but the day after, and I'm not going to do any kind of squatting motion so that I can flush out the fatigue and come back next Tuesday with a real set of 20. But anyway, it's not a real lower body session without some neck, is it? And I know you're thinking, neck? That's about as upper body as you can get. Well, you see, the upper-lower split is just a vague template. You can chop and change different things that don't affect your recovery. For example, neck, you can literally superset with anything at any point in your workout because it doesn't interfere with any other muscle. You can train freaking calves on upper body day. You can isolate your forearms and delts on lower body day. There's no hard rules. The split is simply a tool in your toolbox to allow you to manage your volume, intensity, and frequency. That's it. Don't get sucked into the analysis paralysis just like I used to all the time and still have a tendency of doing so on occasion. But yeah, that has been the workout. The day is complete. I'm finishing off with just some neck extensions to complement my neck curls. Yada, yada, yada. But I'm not going to do anything after this because I truly learned my lesson in not biting off more than I could chew. And to be honest with you, I might learn my lesson again at some point when I get over eager yet again. But anyway, Thank you so much if you've watched this far, and I'll see you tomorrow.